Today I'm sharing a story that's close to my heart because one of my students, she had been suffering from chronic hip pain for a long time until this one Pilates move that's changed everything for her. Stick around to find out how this single leg circle became her miracle exercise, and it can help you too. Now, my student Susan had visited the physiotherapist, and the physiotherapist asked her to go to a reformer Pilates instructor. She went to these classes, the reformer classes, and it helped her, but somehow the pain is still lingering. And she was curious about my Pilates mat work, and one of the exercises I recommended her is the single leg circle, which she continued to practice, and that's when her pain went away. Now, what's the secret? Let's find out more about the single leg circle and how it can benefit you. Now, this single leg exercise is gentle, but it really helps in your hip mobility, pelvic stabilization, and also core strengthening. Now, let's find out how we can practice this exercise properly. Now, first we're going to lie down in a relaxed manner like this. So you want your spine to be in a neutral position. So you can see that I'm relaxing my buttocks and my knees are bent so that I can stabilize my pelvis. So I'm not squeezing my buttocks and I'm not straining my neck. If there's any neck strain, you can always use a folded towel and place it back of your head. So I'm relaxed in this manner here, and then relaxing my shoulders, gliding my shoulder blades down. So my shoulders away from my ears. I'm just going to have my palms down, so not too close and not too far, 45 degrees away from our body. All right, so you can just feel that, okay, there's a tray here on your pelvis, so you're not tilting the tray this way or the opposite way. So in a relaxed manner, so we are maintaining neutral pelvic placement. And from here, we're going to slowly draw the right knee up, and the right knee just stay in 90 degrees. And I'm not dropping my feet down, okay? So I'm softly pointing my toes, keeping the knees 90 degrees, making sure my back is comfortable. I'm not tensing my hips, all right? So from here, we're going to slowly, okay? So you can also visualize there's a little teacup on your pelvis here, and then you have the hot tea and not spilling the tea. We're going to move in circles like this. So I'm not tensing my thighs. So the trick here is to really relax. So this is your thigh bone. Just imagine your thigh bone is sinking down onto the mat and you're drawing circle on the mat. Okay, and then opposite direction. So this is not easy, especially when you're doing the first time, because most of the time people are tensing their hips or their thighs when they're making circle. So this is really a balance of relaxation, and you're going to also use a bit of strength, but from the deep core muscles and not straining the quads. So we're going to try it one more time and lower the foot down, and then draw the left knee up. So again, keep the left knee somewhere over your left hip socket, and this thigh bone here, let it sink into the socket, and make sure the heels are not dropping. Softly point the toes. Okay, relax, breathe, make sure you're not tensing. So a lot of times the hip pain comes from us just tensing our hips without us knowing. Okay, so from here, small circle. Okay, now most of the time this is the common mistake. People start to make circle and the pelvis starts to move. Okay, so you want to keep it really small first and learn how to relax. So from here, we're going to go inwards, and I continue to just keep my pelvis very quiet while I make that circle, and then opposite. So another common mistake is people start to move the legs. Okay, you want to avoid that. So I'm just mobilizing my hip socket. Okay, so you go one direction and opposite direction. And from here, inhale, exhale, lower down. Okay, so you can just counter stretch by straightening the knees, dorsiflex our feet, and bring the arms up over our head. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And slowly release the hands. And slowly draw the knees towards the chest. Hug your legs. Roll the head sideways. Okay, you're going to just mobilize the pelvis to release any tension in the lower back. And slowly come up to a sitting position. Now, why does this exercise work? Because you're not compensating. All right, so first of all, you're not compensating, and we are working on the hip flexor muscles, the glutes, and also the core. So these muscles help to stabilize your pelvis. Okay, so you enhance your pelvic stability. That will help you to alleviate your chronic hip pain. Now let's go through the benefits once again. So number one, it relieves tightness, lubricates the hip joints, easing stiffness, builds stability, train your core to protect your lower back, and lastly, it corrects imbalances. Ready to try it now? So you can grab your mat and then you start to practice. Now go slow, do not force. Try to understand. A lot of time is people are tensing most of the time, so you want to relax your buttocks and find a balance of relaxation and putting in effort. And if you have tried this, do leave a comment below and let me know how you feel. And of course, to improve our spinal health and also to build strength from within, we need to work the whole body. And I want to recommend this video here, okay, to continue to work on other movements and Pilates exercises that will help you to relieve the pain and prevent any other chronic pain. So do watch this video here, and if you're interested to find out more about my Pilates program, you can click on the link below. And I hope to see you in the next practice. Have a great practice.